Okay, I am so sweaty. I do not look great, but I just did 2 miles, which is the longest distance to date, and I'm so excited. So, push yourself, you can do it. That's it. Happy Tuesday.
Hi everyone, welcome back to another update. Let's see. I officially this week ran the longest I ever did the longest distance without breaking thus far, which I am so excited about and was awesome to push myself and know that I can do that. And I went for 3 runs this week, which is great. That's my minimum. So, woohoo! And I went for a few beach walks, which was awesome. I have officially reached out to the boxing coach, so that should be starting next week or the week after that, which I'm really excited about getting into because I feel like that is gonna help build some cardio. This week I listened to a really good podcast for females that talk about the cycle of our periods with working out and how actually if during certain cycles we work out too intensely, it can actually cause us to store fat instead of lose fat. So that was really interesting, and I have been thinking about tracking my cycle and thinking about implementing that. So I'm gonna link that below so you all can check it out and listen to it if you feel the need to listen to a new podcast. I'm still doing the cinnamon water lemon juice and loving that. I feel like it's really amped up my metabolism, and I've started working on fixing my gut health because I've just noticed that my gut is definitely still a little bloated and gurgly and just not digesting as fully as I want. So I've added in kimchi with raw probiotics in it and a coconut yogurt that has probiotics in it as well. And I'm just eating a little bit of that each day to help bring that into getting good bacteria back in my gut, and just cutting down on a lot of refined sugar and a lot of processed foods, which are definitely not getting me where I want to be. What else? This is something cool. So we know I've been a little I guess one could say about my motivation and my happiness and my overall that stuff. So this book, which is called The Dream Chasing Guide by Megan Valentine, which is actually an amazing woman I know and I love so much. I have just been spending at least 15 minutes a day just filling out the prompts that she has in it, and it is really helping me find the baseline of where I'm at now so that I can look back in a month or I can look back in 2 months and really see the growth or see the change or seeing if I am staying stagnant, and then if I am staying stagnant, that is great cause for why I'm unhappy and then I need to make more radical changes. So that has been really nice to feel like I'm actually putting a stake in the ground and have a clear destination of what's next. I also realized that at my current motivation in running that I'm not going to excel at the rate that I want to, so I figured I need to make it a non-negotiable, and what needs to happen is basically I need to go running every single day, and some days I will run it all and some more, and some days I might run a mile and walk a mile, or I might run half a mile, but I need to just make it non-negotiable that every morning I'm waking up and moving my body in some form. And I think that will really help me, because I think having the question of I'll just do it tomorrow, that's what really cuts us, takes us out at the knees, I guess is more what I'm trying to say. So I'm just gonna stop having choices that can lead me to make bad decisions and really amplify my choices so that I can make good decisions. Another thing that has really been like increasing my happiness. There's two things. One thing is just allowing myself more creative time. So if it's writing or if it's drawing or just like things like that, or writing poetry, like things that make me feel really creative and use a different part of my brain. And I think I'm typically way too much in my like analytical brain, and I need to step more into my creative brain, and that helps spark a lot more joy in my life. The other thing is taking a lot more baths. They really allow me to like calm down, relax. I'm gonna put, probably in a couple of weeks, I'm gonna put up how to make your own bath bombs at home, which is really easy and amazing, and can help you just have the best bath ever. I also have noticed that, like, can you guys see these flowers? Having fresh, fun flowers in your house is so freaking amazing, and I love it so much. And like making an arrangement like this is just so creative, and like that sparks me with joy too. So I think finding the things that like make you feel creative and going forward. Also, my roommate and I have just launched a podcast together. It's called the Divinely Bold Podcast. And we sit down and we talk about super deep analytical conversations that we may not even know the answer to, but we talk about our theories and where we are right now in them. And then we talk about like super light and funny topics as well. So it's really fun. I actually, even though we record them together, I still listen to them a couple times just because I enjoy listening to them so much. And I think they're really fun, while also like enlightening and help you think in different realms. So I'll tie that below as well. Feel free to follow Divinely Bold on Instagram, but also give it a listen because they are so freaking good. And I might be a little biased, but yeah, I think just like having more creative outlets. Also, I with tax season have like gotten my little bit of return and like have paid off the like $1,000 of debt that I had, and that just feels like a breath of fresh air. And I think there was just like a few things weighing on me that I really like. There was some stuff I needed to drop off at Goodwill, and like a check I needed to deposit, and like I had been putting these things off for a couple of months, if not more, and just like getting them done and nipping it in the butt. Like, it's surprising how good it can feel to finally just get things done and not have them weigh on you anymore. So go get something done that you've been putting off right now. I need to get a haircut. I've been putting that off. And have a stellar week working out and getting the fitness on. And I can't wait to see you next week for my next update. And hopefully I've locked in some boxing classes. Oh yeah. Have a great week.